Roy, you haven't heard about the new billboard.
Is it a William board? What's the new billboard?
It's the new William board at the corner of Pembina and Grant. Used to be Winnipeg Supply.
Yeah, with the running water heater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's now an ad for a roofer.
Sure.
Hot shingles in your area looking to get nailed.
No.
Yep.
You know that Regina's marketing team got canceled for less.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty
Shingles
ballsy.
in your area.
Looking to get nailed.
I'm glad they didn't put roofie anywhere on there.
Hot shingles looking to get roofied.
What? My house could probably use a new roof, but I don't want to do that to my neighbors.
What?
Because like every roofer in town just puts on like 92 City FM as loud as they can.
For hours.
Hours.
And there's nails everywhere.
Honestly, like punctured tires.
Everywhere.
Cue the music.
Hi, I'm Paige.
And I'm Rebecca.
Rather sedate.
Hello and welcome, dear listener.
Made from what's
Joining
left.
us.
I talked over you.
You did again. This is made from what's left. This is.
Stop with the
It's like
excitement.
I'm trying to convince
Yeah,
myself.
who are you convincing?
Welcome. This is made from what's left.
I'm just going to let you
I
keep
know.
going.
The one time you don't talk over me. I'm still Rebecca.
Yeah.
Did you notice that young Rebecca and I are dressed alike today?
You guys are twinsies. Nobody gave me the memo, I
No.
guess, because I'm not a Rebecca.
It's a Rebecca thing.
Ugh.
Ting. We should have like a little trademark sound. It's a Rebecca thing. Ching. Don't call us Becky. That'll be our other thing.
You have two things
We
already.
could have a sitcom. We could have so many like catchphrases right before going to commercial. But don't call us Becky. Okay.
Okay.
I think it's funny that we're talking about summertime fun today
Why?
because we're both wearing like sweaters.
Who is?
Well, me and young Rebecca.
The Rebeccas are.
Long sleeves. You're wearing
The
long
Rebeccas.
sleeves.
This is sheer, ladies. This is sheer.
You're so fancy, but you're wearing like 4 shirts under it.
Just the one. I have.
And an elaborate system of trusses and supports.
I am surrounded by women in black shirts, ripped jeans, and Converse shoes. And updos.
That's true.
Or half updos.
We both got a little bit of black eyeliner on.
It's actually freaking me out. I do feel like I'm not a joiner today. I have all the
You
things.
are the odd one out.
I could have, like...
Do you want to run home?
Yeah. I do.
We would have looked like a band from the 90s if you had shown up dressed like us.
That would have been selfie time if I had.
I bet if young Rebecca and I went out right now, someone would say, and what would your mom like for a snack?
Am I the mom?
No, I think young Rebecca and I.
Oh, I thought you two were the youngins.
I went out with a coworker one time and she was buying something and the clerk kept turning to me. I'm like, oh, don't look at me.
For
I'm not
permission?
paying for it.
That's terrible.
I'm 50 years old.
Aww. I introduced young Rebecca to my office staff today.
Officially?
As the much younger Rebecca.
Much younger.
Yeah.
What about the time that she came in and just robbed you?
She just stole some shit and left. And they didn't even stop her.
No.
They opened the door. Come on in.
Come on. What else can we get for you? So it's ironic that we're dressed warmly on such a cool evening talking about hot summer fun.
Hot summer fun.
Well, like lukewarm summer fun.
No, it's hot summer fun. But before we get started, I have some special announcements.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Hit me.
I'm just putting out the plea once again.
For
to
listeners
our
to spread the word.
Yeah. Tell a friend. Beg them, bribe them with your own funds.
Or whatever. Shouldn't we act more indifferent? It's cooler.
Oh, yeah, we don't care.
Tell people or whatever.
Do whatever you want.
Don't gatekeep this podcast.
Okay.
Is what we want people
That's
to
right. Sharesies. Also, go check out our YouTube channel. You can search for Made From Pod, @Made From Pod. And pretty much by the time this episode airs, Which could be any time if you're listening.
Could be any time, honestly. Merry Christmas.
23-ish episodes should already be uploaded.
Oh.
And that's just a reminder that you can actually listen and see the images, the Instagram images, in time with the discussion.
So it is, in fact, a visual medium.
It becomes a visual medium.
When does this become a sitcom?
Oh, no. This is our future, isn't it?
It is.
Oh. Okay, anyway, so 10 fun things to do in Winnipeg.
But we each have 10 different fun things to do in Winnipeg. We didn't think this out.
No, we have 10 different things, and we ranked them.
Okay.
So we're going to start with our 10th favorite thing to do in Winnipeg. So I hope you wrote your list in reverse.
I did.
Is that because I gave you
sent
the
me
list in reverse?
Yes.
Excellent.
You sent me a Word doc to fill out.
Very technical. A Word doc. These 10 things, we're going to compare notes.
Yeah, but I was going to say that my 10 things will change order daily, if not hourly.
I think there's lots of disclaimers we can make. Another disclaimer, because I would agree with that one. Mm-hmm. Another disclaimer is, I have no kids.
Oh, I have no family fun here at all.
So there's no family fun.
There's no family fun.
Yeah. Another reminder, a lot of these things cost money. And so like
my number 10 costs no money.
I have a couple that cost no money, but are more fun with money.
Actually, my top 4 cost no money.
My top
or my last 4. Is it the top? My bottom 4? At the top of the page, I have 4 items that cost no money.
Top of the charts.
Yes.
Cost no money for you.
Okay, so I should just tell listener that you've provided me with a sheet that says rank, numbered 10 to 1. The thing.
The thing, whatever the thing is.
Good, bad, notes.
Because I was rushed.
I was going to say, I've seen a better spreadsheet, but yeah, go ahead. Did you want to do your number 10 item first?
All right, sure. So my 10th item
of hot summer fun in and around Winnipeg.
In and around. A day trip to Grand Beach.
Oh, that would be like number 87 for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sand in the crack? Don't like it? So it's free except for the park fees, which if you're creative and you know where to park.
If you don't mind schlepping.
Should I be saying this public?
I should be. Manitoba is going to be all over you.
Shit. There goes that sponsorship.
This is basically a rough guide to Grand Beach. If you park across the lake and boat in, it's absolutely free.
If you borrow a boat and fuel.
Park in Gimli.
Yeah. So the annual park pass is $44.50, but that's actually not bad when you consider it's for all provincial parks. So that'll get you into any of the other provincial parks. $44.50.
I bet if you went on the Manitoba Parks website, it would give you a list of all the provincial parks.
All of them. All of them. Covered by that one pass.
Birds Hill?
Birds Hill.
Did we mention Birds Hill?
We did now. Yeah. So under the notes, I do have bring sunscreen.
Yes.
And you're going to be super happy if you are spoiled and know somebody who has a cabin there.
True. I would say bring a cooler of snacks and ice.
Lunch. Bring a lunch.
Is there a concession at Grand Beach?
There's quite a few. And there's even like a little market of, like beach stuff.
Sure. Like chip and pepper wetware?
It's not called that now.
Okay.
But there's a reasonable facsimile called One More Thing.
Oh boy.
And it's not my pun.
That's fantastic.
It's not mine. I like a pun. That is not my pun. So then anyway, there's these little pop-up shops. You can buy hemp necklaces and
can you get your hair braided?
Sarongs. I'm sure you can.
Burro rides?
Yeah. Burro rides?
Yeah.
What?
Like donkeys?
No.
Okay. Did you want to mention that Grand Beach was once one of Playboy magazine's top 10 beaches in the world?
I didn't know it was Playboy, and I heard it was one of the top 10 freshwater beaches.
Freshwater beaches?
Yeah, because, if you're going head to head with the entire ocean.
If you want to be a beach about it.
I'm going to be a beach about it. One of the world's top 10 freshwater beaches.
All right, I'll take it. Do you want my number 10?
I do.
Sitting in my yard drinking.
Nice.
What's good about it? basically free.
Everything. Yeah.
Bring your own Slurpees. Maybe a bag of
Wait,
chips.
front yard or backyard?
Front yard. Always the front yard.
Because I was just wondering if there was something better about the backyard that I wasn't
front
privy
yard,
to.
100%. And if we're talking pros and cons, the con, we look crazy. Sitting in the front yard drinking, facing the street.
And like within earshot of all your neighbors.
Uh-huh.
It's a little weird.
Yeah. But it's kind of part of the neighborhood vibe.
It kind of is. It suits the neighborhood.
It does.
And and if you look like sunburnable like I do, your neighbors will run over with an umbrella gratis.
Yeah.
Just like set one up over your head.
They see a pale person.
Yes.
They know what to do.
They took care of me.
Shout out to my neighbors.
Yeah, shout out to your neighbors.
Do you have a number 9?
I do.
Okay.
Going to a movie.
Oh, yeah, for the air conditioning?
For the air conditioning, and there's always lots of summer flicks.
Yeah, like the new Wes Anderson movie?
Yes. And like the new
Oppenheimer? Barbie? The new
not
Barbie movie?
Not Barbenheimer or Oppen.
I am
Barbie.
absolutely going to see Barbie. By the time a listener hears this, I will have been to see Barbie.
Well, I saw Indiana Jones. And what I do like...
And the Temple of Fleabag?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what I do like is coming out of a movie in the summer.
And it's still light?
And it's still summer.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It differs greatly from coming out of the movies in the winter. It's costly, so that's one of the cons.
Tuesday's still cheap.
It's
not $2.
It's not $2. It's very costly also if you want to eat.
Yes.
It's very, very costly if you want to try out one of Landmark's new premium seats. Have you seen these? They've got walls and like a place to hang your coat, and
I don't know if I like that.
It's
Is this at Grant Park?
Yes.
They had good seats to begin with.
Yeah, they took one whole row
Uh-huh.
of the good seats,
Uh-huh.
made them
Like bachelor apartment size
practically
seats?
They are. They have walls. They have side walls and like a little place to put your purse and a table next to each chair.
Are you in there alone? Are you
No,
with
you and a person.
Okay.
It's a twofer. We're getting a vehement
Young Rebecca
head
says
shake.
no.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't have movies on my list, but I agree. And also, did you know that we still have a drive-in movie theater in Manitoba?
What? Where?
Morden? I mean, no one from Morden's listening to this. They can't
Well, they're not
refute
now.
my claims.
Yeah.
But somewhere like south of Winnipeg. And they have snacks. Apparently very good fried foods.
Really? Should we make a pilgrimage?
We could.
It seems like a really late night home.
Yes.
Unless they do
you
some...
stay.
Stay in Morden?
Yeah.
Like, don't they have a water park?
Do they? Okay, here's my number 9.
Okay.
Well, it's not so much a thing to do, but everyone leaves.
Oh, that's your...
Like the city kind of empties out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And kids aren't in school. So the whole city's a little bit...
You can go as fast as you want through a school zone. I kid. Don't.
As fast as you want.
Don't do it. Everyone leaves, so there's less traffic.
Yeah.
There's less people in general.
Yeah.
What's bad about it? Nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Nothing bad. It's easier to get a reservation.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Go to Costco on the Sunday of a long weekend.
Is it dead?
It's totally dead.
Oh, we should do that.
It's weird.
Yeah, weirdly dead.
Weirdly dead.
I went to a Costco in Fargo during a blizzard.
Oh, fun.
About 3 people in the store.
Nice.
It was
That's
nice.
luxury.
Yeah. It was like having a private Costco. Number 8?
Number 8. Give her.
Oh, I thought you were doing it.
Okay, all right.
You
I'll
go
do
first.
It. The Red River X.
Oh, Lord. Here we go. How many times did you go this year, Paige?
Twice.
Is that a new record of
No.
low numbers?
Not. No, yeah, it's a record
You usually
low.
go more than once, don't you?
We do. I mean, so I have a few. There's highlights. So, like, in terms of the good,
Sure.
the Midway at night is
'Cause
so
it's
pretty. Yeah, is so pretty.
Pickle-themed foods.
Anything you want fried.
Yeah.
Anything. There's like absolutely breathtaking views from the helicopter ride.
Did you take a helicopter ride?
Yeah, not this year, but we did it last year. The gate is $15. The rides, of course, cost extra.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're like us and you just want to like walk around the Midway and check out the food and check out the sights and sounds and stuff, then you can just buy like a few tickets for rides and just take the ones you want.
Do they still have like a date night special?
I think they do. And they've got like the Midway passes where you can ride unlimited and all this stuff. And the helicopter for 20 minutes, which gets you to roughly Assiniboine Park.
Uh-huh.
It's about $90 a person.
Uh-huh.
I think maybe it's cheaper if you pay cash versus debit, and you can pay to get all the way downtown.
Sounds very sketchy.
Oh no, it's so much fun. It's so cool. And then they have this new loop stage.
Okay.
Which is where we saw Zed Zeppelin. Not a misspeak.
Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Zed Zeppelin. Is that where you sent me the video of the dancer?
No, that was Bed of Roses. So
Zed like Zeppelin. Guns N' Roses?
No.
Nothing here seems real.
Okay, so Zed Zeppelin is, of course, a Led Zeppelin tribute band.
Yes.
Bed of Roses is a Bon Jovi tribute band.
Okay, yeah, I get the connection. Not knowing much about Bon Jovi's back catalog. They're going to lay you down.
Yes.
On a Bed of Roses.
That's right.
Okay, I'm with you.
And that's where I learned that Prancercise is alive and well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Still being practiced.
Yeah. Yeah. There's somebody keeping it alive. What's your number 8?
Do you remember what Red River X was called before it was Red River X? I've told you this before.
Buffalo Days?
Manosphere.
Oh, Manosphere. I don't think what year was that?
Oh, like 70s, early 70s. 60s? 70s?
I wasn't alive.
No.
You were not. I missed the Manosphere entirely. Buffalo Day? What is Buffalo Days?
I don't even think
outside
that's
of Winnipeg.
Yeah, that's not a thing
or
here.
That's the name of the X in Regina?
Are you having a stroke?
No. I'm having memories. I don't know. Buffalo Days is a thing. I just can't remember where.
Listeners going to chime in and let us know.
Yeah, please do.
Okay, my number 8, also a free item. If you're keeping track.
Yeah.
Storm watching.
There's
favorite thing about
nothing
Winnipeg
better.
summers?
Yeah.
The lightning, the thunder.
It's
the flooded streets.
The flooded streets.
The toilet's going crazy.
What?
When it rains really, really hard, my toilet just starts making crazy sounds and like water starts splashing up under the lid.
Are those the death threats?
Disturbing.
Of sinks, combs, and death threats.
It is basically.
A callback.
So the pros,
storm watching.
Nothing like a summer storm.
It's beautiful. And the smells, oh my God.
The bad, kind of scary.
Can be.
I need my thunder buddy.
Yeah, especially when there's a tornado warning, which was like very recently a thing.
Yes. Do you know the difference between a tornado watch and a tornado warning?
No.
You have a bag of flour, you have a bag of sugar, you have butter and eggs. That is a cupcake watch. You have a tray of cupcakes. That is a cupcake warning.
The tray? I like that kind of warning.
So in the tornado watch, you have the elements present.
The ingredients.
The ingredients for a tornado. In the cupcake warning, or the tornado warning, all I can think about is cupcakes now. In the tornado warning, maybe get to the basement.
Oh,
Seek shelter.
Oh, wow. Lay down in a ditch.
No.
If you're in Charleswood. Isn't that what they say?
Don't go under an underpass.
Lay down
apparently another bad place to go.
Lay down in a Charleswood ditch. Drive to Charleswood so you can lay in a ditch.
Edmonton just had an EF4 tornado.
What?
Yeah.
Not
town? Edmonton, Alberta.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a number 7?
I have a number 7. The zoo.
Okay.
I love going to the zoo.
I haven't been to the zoo lately, but they brought back Aunt Sally's farm, which was my favorite part of going to the zoo as a child.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's obviously it's a little pricey.
Sure.
$23.50 at the gate for an adult admission.
Ooh, does that include polar bears?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's $22.50 if you buy the tickets online. So buy your tickets before you go online or outside in the parking lot from your phone, whatever's easiest. On the good side,
yes,
there's so much to see. You can spend as much time as you want there.
Yes.
While they're open. You can see the white bison.
Who's named? Blizzard.
Who's not very white. He's very
beige.
Beige.
It's a beige blizzard. It's a beige bison.
A beige blizzard bison.
It's a beige bison.
But
he was brought to Winnipeg in a blizzard. That's
was
where
he?
Got his name. Yeah.
Oh, he's super cute.
He's
he really stands out, of course.
He's the only dude.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh,
all the other bison are lady bison.
Lady bison.
That's why they're always kind of standing off to the side in a little group.
Side-eyeing him. If you go to I can't remember what it's called. Tundra Grill.
The Tundra Grill. What an appropriate name.
It's way back by the polar bears.
Sure.
And you can get a screamer. I don't like the name. But a screamer is slush puppy with soft serve vanilla.
So it's like a Mr. Misty float.
So yeah, that's number 7. What about you?
Parks/dog parks.
Dog parks.
Dog parks. Go see the puppers.
Where all the trees have 3 feet of no bark.
Yes. All the bark is coming from the dogs.
Displaced bark.
Good. Fresh air, sunshine. Doggos.
Yeah.
Bad people.
Oh.
There's some crazy people.
Yeah.
Regular parks. We have many parks in the city. We're going to do a parks episode.
We are.
We're going to try to see how many parks we can visit.
No.
Okay, did you have a number 6 for us?
Nuit Blanche.
Is that summer, though?
Isn't it only summer?
It's really cold.
Maybe.
I thought it was a fall thing.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm looking it up. Oh, September 23rd.
That's the last dregs of summer as far as I'm concerned.
Did you know that the Winter Agricultural Fair and the Summer Agricultural Fair are both in the spring?
No.
Fact, according to the calendar.
Well, so then do you think I should skip that one? Because I can bump everything forward because I have a number 1 and I have an honorary number 1.
Okay, yeah, maybe bump.
My new number 6.
Do you have a number 6?
I do.
Okay.
Any sort of pop-up patio, like cargo bar. There's another one. Young Rebecca's going to look it up for me because...
You're thinking of the Granite Curling Club one?
No.
The beer can?
No. Beer can. The beer can. Yeah.
Yes.
So pop-up bars.
Okay.
And patios and things that just like show up.
My number 6 is patio dining.
Come on. High five. Okay.
Patio dining, various locations.
Various. That's perfect.
The pros, see and be seen.
Oh, that's not a pro to me.
You don't think?
I don't
the people watching?
No, I don't care about that. This goes against everything I used to say about patios. So I've really come around on patios.
Okay.
I just really like being outside and eating and enjoying the weather. So we get so little of it.
Yes. Agreed.
Cons?
Wasps.
Uneven tables.
Uneven tables and wasps.
And wasps. And, the cost if you're...
And there's always the uncertainty of the weather.
Yeah, you can never really plan for it, but my office is within the proximity of several very lovely patios. Mm-hmm. I'm in the Bermuda Triangle of excellent patios. There's Pump House, Chibo, and Patent 5. Bang, bang, boom.
Does Nonsuch have a patio?
That's what I meant. Nonsuch, not Patent 5. But
Patent 5 has a patio.
Yeah, but Nonsuch is actually what I meant.
Have you seen the Patent 5 menu lately?
Nonsuch actually has 2 patios.
Okay.
I haven't seen the menu.
Patent 5 right now has like a carnival-themed menu.
What?
They have a blue punch bowl with rubber ducks in it called the Lucky Duck. Okay, do you have any favorite dining patios? You mentioned Chibo, you mentioned Pump House.
Those are my faves.
I like the patio at Peasant Cookery.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice one. I think like my fave is Chibo.
Okay.
Because there's something really nice about being on the river without being on the river. So being between the 2 buildings.
Yes.
You're kind of protected from if it's like a windy day.
Yep.
But you can get lots of sun there during any time from noon on. Not that I've spent all of my afternoon there sometimes.
Whole afternoon. I also like some of the like covered and hybrid patios.
Oh yeah.
Earl's didn't we go to and Joey has that like sunroom thing with the mister.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And didn't we hit the patio at Finn McCool's a couple times last year?
Yeah. Actually, that was even during the pandemic. That patio was still.
And then they had like the extra, like the beer garden portion.
Yeah.
Okay, patios.
I like a patio. So
Number-
that was what?
That was
our
6.
number
Do you have a
6.
number 5?
My number 5 is the Prairie Dog Central.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Have you been on it?
Not lately, but I have been on it.
So obviously it's a little expensive at $23 for adults. I think the price for kids is lower, but
That seems to be the going rate for everything you've mentioned so far.
Yep, pretty much.
we're about $150 in. Sure.
For obvious reasons. I mean, trains,
Trains,
but like
super exciting.
old-timey trains.
Historic trains.
And
then the little bit of theater when you get like
there's
robbed.
theater. Yeah. Or, well, okay, so I was there most recently. I was there with a young one, Muppet. Mm-hmm. And we were there at Halloween, and they do like a whole spooky thing, and the kids get candy, and there's kind of like a contest for costumes, and it was such a blast.
October? Definitely not summer.
But that, you can go, the train's going all summer.
Okay, that's true.
I love like the history of the engine and how much the people who are in charge of the Prairie Dog Central love and are invested in keeping that old steam engine going.
Yes. Now, what about the little train at the park, at Assiniboine Park? Are you a fan?
I was. Isn't it gone?
Well, they were trying to keep it alive.
Do you think it's still there?
It might be. It's a family-run business. And I know they were having some trouble with parts.
I thought they sold it or like it died.
Well,
Am I making that up?
I'm going to check.
I love that little thing. Like the last
I love
time, the last time I was on it was with my entire family as adults, and it was like within the last 10 years.
The miniature steam train is still listed as operating.
Oh, good. Okay.
$3.25 a ride.
That is inexpensive.
Do you know how many times you could ride that for your $23.50?
Several.
I can't math.
No. 7-ish. Maybe 8.
Do you want my number 5?
Yeah, give me.
Fringe Fest. Shout out to last week's episode.
Look at you.
I know.
Callbacks.
Because also food trucks.
Yes. Market.
Yeah. Hanging around outside.
Lots
Crazy people.
Yeah, lots of things happening all at the same time. And
yep.
Like, if you listened to the last episode, you might have heard about some of them.
You might have gone.
Yeah, we hope you did.
We hope you were so inclined. WinnipegFringe.com for next year's Fringe Fest details. Once they're posted.
Did we say that last episode, hopefully?
WinnipegFringe.com?
Yeah.
I think we did.
Okay, good.
Young Rebecca looked it up.
All right. Oh, yeah. That's right.
Number 4.
Number 4. I have to go to page 2.
Oh, boy.
Oh, number 4 is the Bison Safari at Fort White.
Sure.
Okay, so hear me out. You get on a bus.
Uh-huh.
They drive you into the paddock.
Okay.
They get you close-ish to the bison, but you're like still kind of far from the bison, so you're like, what is this?
Yeah.
This is not a safari. Then they stop the bus and you wait. And the bison all wander over.
Are they curious bison?
They're kind of curious at first, but then because you're not moving, you become a rock in the environment. They get really close to the bus.
That's cool.
And then the Fort White staff will like open the door of the bus so that you can peer out. And like, this is your opportunity to be quite close to these animals and get a full grasp of just how big they are.
This is the second time she's mentioned bison today. I have been on a bison farm without anything between me and bison.
Really?
And they are majestic.
They are huge.
Did you know that Fort White is home to the largest urban bison herd in Canada?
I didn't, but that makes sense.
Doesn't it? Because
That's
how many cities have an urban bison herd?
I mean, is it the top? Is it the largest bison herd and the only urban bison herd? Or
shush.
So when we last...
No, because we have Assiniboine Park, I think. Like, how many makes a herd? It's going to be like 7 bison at Assiniboine Park?
2 is a couple, 3 are a few, 4 is a herd.
Bison should be seen and not heard.
Don't quote me.
And that would be seen, SCENE.
Oh, no.
Seen.
Got it. As in end scene. It looks
Can I go?
like... Yeah, we should probably go. It looks like you have to have a party of 10 now.
And is it $23.50?
It's $12 a head.
Or could you go alone and just give them the $120?
You could. It's a private bus. You give them $120, you have up to 10 people. When we went, I'm pretty sure we just bought tickets for our group, which was my office staff and whatever. We went on our birthday one year.
I want to work here.
Well, you do.
My number 4.
Yeah.
Drinks at the Forks in the Common. Is that one of yours?
Maybe.
Okay. They have 20 beer and 20 different kinds of wine on rotating taps all summer long. You can enjoy indoors or out.
You can walk around with a beer in your hand outside.
The entire inside of the Forks Market building is licensed. And outside, do you know there's 450 seats?
I read that.
Do you believe it?
I do. No,
I don't either.
But
I think they might be counting like everywhere that you could possibly
like they
perch your butt.
They've given 2 feet to every person along that whole promenade.
There's snackos.
Yeah.
It's dog friendly outside.
Yeah.
And it's open the hours of the Forks.
Which is a lot.
Yes. Many hours.
All of them.
The Forks is open many hours.
Many of the day.
A little pricey would be my only con.
Which it can be as pricey or not. Because it's free to go and sit and enjoy. But if you want to have beer.
If you're with your child and they order a very expensive glass of rosé.
Oh.
It can be an experience.
Don't go. Here's a hot tip.
Okay. Don't go with your child.
Don't go with your child. And if you're going to spend that much money on an expensive glass of rosé, take me.
Or drink it yourself.
I won't even get the rosé. I'll get an inexpensive glass of beer.
Do you have a favorite, a go-to food item at the Forks? Besides the little donuts?
Oh, okay. So the Jogenfrühs, which isn't called that.
No, yogurts.
Yeah.
Frogurts.
So I'm into that.
Yeah.
Because it makes me think of Jogenfrühs from when I was a teenager.
But if you were having a beer.
Oh, what?
Like if you were having
food
food with a beer?
Oh, food with beer.
Like, do you have a savory food or do you still go for ice cream?
I don't even know what's there right now. Like, Winnipeg is great.
Habanero sombrero.
I haven't been there yet.
What?
Is that where we're going? We're going to do a Forks episode.
They do delightful tacos.
Okay.
There's a new place at the Forks called the Crafted Crust.
What is it?
Sandwiches.
Okay, I like that. I also like the bakery.
Tallgrass?
Yeah.
Sure.
Because they have some good food.
They have the good pizza there.
Yeah.
The Red Ember. Yeah.
Young Rebecca loves the pizza there.
Passera was gone.
Oh.
They have moved, or they're moving to a new location on Corridon.
What about enjoying a nice beer with Pancake House? No, I'm just kidding. I would never. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I would never. Yeah, you would.
Oh, maybe I would.
100% you would.
Maybe I would.
Because you like a savory breakfast.
It's true.
Do you have a number 3?
My number 3 is new cheese gelati.
Oh, I was just there.
What's your number 3?
Drinks at the cargo bar.
Oh!
There's a bit of a theme
Hang
here.
on. Drinks at the cargo bar.
Wasn't that your, number?
It was my number 6.
Yeah.
My amended number 6.
Cocktails, mocktails, local craft beer, wine, and more.
And
those crazy cocktails with the popsicle in them.
Also, going on the second floor.
Yeah, if you go, well, we kind of talked our way up there, but you can go on top of the cargo bar.
It's sometimes, I guess, maybe reserved for parties, larger groups.
It's like a VIP.
It's like a VIP, but if there's nobody up there and if they're not overly busy, and if you pull out the puppy dog eyes, they will let you.
Or if you're so annoying that they want to keep you away from the other patrons.
That's probably what it was.
Okay.
Isn't that where the famed photo
Yeah.
of you and I was taken?
Yeah.
Where you waited until all of my hair was in front of my face to take a selfie of us?
I look great.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Open Tuesday to Sunday, 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. Closed Monday.
That's smart.
Plan accordingly.
Yeah. Although I do think we were literally driving to Cargo Bar on a Monday when it was closed.
Maybe.
We did not plan accordingly.
Doggo friendly.
I didn't know that. Oh, no, I did know that. There's always dogs in
it's
there.
outside.
Yeah.
Lots of different seating options.
Yeah, there's like stumps and chairs and
Picnic tables.
things and yeah.
Yeah, all the things. My only con, I don't know if it's a con, the food options have been random.
Okay.
But apparently, and again, I don't know if this is a pro or a con, the poached, I popped my tea on that one, the poached food truck will be serving food there all summer.
Why are you popping the tea?
because they're serving creative dishes featuring poached eggs in ways that you could never imagine.
I want this.
But I could never imagine sitting in a park eating poached eggs.
I would in a heart. Nothing can stop me. That's happening this week.
Poached eggs at the park?
At Cargo Bar.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll do it. We'll do it.
What are the ways? Do you know any of the ways?
I don't know any of the ways.
Oh my God, I want to do this.
I just want a poached egg in my my upturned palm.
Just set one gently into my hand.
Gently. Number 2, go.
The Common at the Forks.
Well, there you go. There's
Bam.
nothing left to say about the Common at the
Nothing
Forks.
whatsoever. We said it all. I guess my con was that it can be really busy depending on what's happening at the Forks.
Mm-hmm.
So we hear you.
Was I not to agree?
So I guess it's if you just don't want to be in a big crowd, it's not always the best option. But that's a minor con because like the action is also fun sometimes.
Yes, and now that the Riverwalk is open, you could go like all the way from Osborne Village.
I didn't know it was open.
It's open now, and they were doing maintenance on it the other day.
Nice.
It's looking very good.
Okay.
My number 2 is all the slushes.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere
Just
you
slush anything. I'll drink it.
There's even like in the co-op stores.
Mm-hmm. McDonald's.
Yes.
Notable.
So you brought those to the last 2 podcasts, I
Yep.
think? And then put what in them?
They're good with bourbon, or they're good with gin, or they're good with vodka.
You can also just have the slush.
You could just have the slush.
But if you want to plus it up.
Sev, of course. Winnipeg has been named Slurpee capital of the world. Right? Slurpee capital of the world for 2023.
Rating system is this?
And this is like our 20-something year?
Is it real? No, but whose rating system is this?
This is from 7-Eleven corporate.
We're the so they're rating themselves. Oh.
But if you think that Winnipeggers, like nothing will stop a Winnipegger from having a Slurpee.
True. Not weather, not time of year, not
floods,
sugar content,
like
not.
Okay, so Sev, Slurpees.
Sev.
Starbucks has a new frozen drink if you feel like paying a little more.
What is it?
I don't know, like a frozen lemonade or like a...
Yes, I had it.
Was it good?
Yes.
It looks swirly.
It was excellent.
Remember the time we had that like tie-dyed Frappuccino? Yeah. And we had tie-dyed donuts on the same day and we nearly died?
We did. We nearly died of sugar. Was that a podcast day? Or did we just feel like we were
No, that was like 4 years ago.
Oh. It was a unicorn donut. Or drink.
No, it was like a tie-dyed...
No, but it's called unicorn beverage.
The beverage was a unicorn.
Yeah.
But then I think it was like a folk festival tie-dyed donut.
Yeah.
So it must have been like this time of year.
We had and that unicorn drink, which was absolutely beautiful to start with, which just eventually turned to brown. Mm-hmm. But it tasted great.
It was fine.
Yeah.
Number 1 for you?
My own patio at home, drink in hand.
See? That's like my number 10.
That was your number 10.
Yard.
So is that like the difference between my patio and yours?
Yeah.
Then basically, why is my patio not your number 1?
Yours has better seating. Yours has a fire pit.
It's less in the front yard.
Yeah, there's that.
There's nothing better than being at home. Okay. So that's why that's my number 1.
My number 1, doing nothing at the lake.
Oh.
And what's good about that? Everything.
Yeah.
And the only con, you have to go home eventually.
Oh.
Feel sorry for me. I get to go to the lake.
She had to come in.
We didn't mention the folk festival.
We didn't.
We'll give the folk festival an honorable mention.
Okay. I actually have a short list of honorable mentions.
Is the folk fest on them?
No.
Well, I was just going to say that I don't actually like going out and sitting in a field and using porta potties and eating out of a dirty dish, but for some people, it is their whole life. So
okay. I love the idea of Folk Fest.
Uh-huh.
I have been on a couple occasions, but only to work.
Uh-huh.
For my sister's company making kids and baby clothing. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Small Potatoes.
Shout out to Holly.
And so, again, another festival of which I have only ever been really part of the market, not part of the actual festival. So I love the idea of it, but I think I've never really been proper.
I think I've never really properly experienced it because I was always on a kin pass. which gets you backstage and fed and
Oh, wow.
yeah, it's cushy.
That's
and
legit.
then the one time I did go, we were volunteering in the kitchen anyways. So,
Oh, cool.
but I've never done the run for the main stage.
That
and
sounds
throw down a tarp.
terrible. I don't want to be part of that. I
It's
don't
off-brand for me.
Yeah. I'm a huge folk music fan though. So I should be there.
Look at you. You're over
I
there
know.
kumbayaing.
Yeah. In bare feet and all that. So yeah, no, I should have clarified. My honorary list are things that I haven't done that I'd like to try.
Okay.
So Folkfest is quasi should be on that list because
Sure.
I think I haven't properly gone.
Okay. Tubing up a river, is that on your list?
No.
Oh, that's on mine.
Well,
or
that's a good
down a
one.
river?
Down.
Like if you don't tube up a river, that would be very challenging.
Well, it would be a lot of work. It would not be enjoyable. The Da Vinci Code thing at the Ledge.
Sure.
I think I want to do that.
Yeah, it'd be nice and cool in there.
Yeah. No. Hot.
Doesn't it get hot in the
It's
Ledge in the
quite hot.
summer?
Yeah. Would you believe I've never been to the ruins at the Trappist Monastery?
I don't believe that.
I've never been.
Even
I'm getting
I've
this
been.
like absolute shocked look from YR too.
Even I've been.
Have you?
Yeah.
And is that where you took your engagement photos?
It ruined me for all other engagement photos. Who do I look like?
What about your pregnancy photos?
Oof. Those were on a train track. Again, what? Herp.
Divorce photos?
Yes.
That's what
in the ruins.
It's appropriate. We're ruined. Amazing corn.
I would like to go to the Amazing Corn
We were going to go in the winter.
when it was the Amazing Snow.
Yeah.
Wasn't
that what they call it?
I think so.
Yeah, because they have like the ice bar and stuff. We were going to check that
Yeah,
out
there
in
was
the
like
winter.
an ice restaurant and an ice
and you
bar.
never took me.
No, because it was cold.
It was.
And after your performance on the river, I didn't think it was
I
safe.
needed different shoes. That's all. Living Prairie Museum.
Sure. Isn't that out by Young Rebecca?
I don't know. There's lots of grasses.
Okay.
That's all I know. But I think it's like worth checking out. I feel like it's something you got to do.
I think it's out by Young
What?
Rebecca.
And she doesn't even know where it is.
I'm going to look it up.
Okay.
It's at 2795 Ness Avenue.
It's literally in the city.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
very
far
close
from
to Brandon.
here. Let's see how far it is from here. It's 21 minutes.
So, is that where we're headed next?
We could go to the Living Prairie Museum.
I think we should take an afternoon to go look at the Living Prairie Museum so that we can see all the grasses.
Can I tell you something funny I saw on Twitter today?
Yeah.
There is
I'm not on my list, but
there's a museum in England that's doing a tall grass prairie exhibit.
is it a bakery?
No.
Okay.
Because the tall grass prairie is a thing.
Yeah.
They're doing an exhibit and they were looking for a stuffed American badger.
What?
And so they put a call out on Twitter looking for, they had the customs paperwork. They could get a badger shipped over to England.
Oh, you're talking about taxidermy.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a stuffy.
No. What kind of museum would that be?
This is the first thing that came to mind. They want a taxidermied.
They wanted a
Badger.
taxidermied American badger to put in their tall grass prairie exhibit.
Well, I think they should have a taxidermied beaver.
Nice beaver. Thanks. I just had it stuffed. Shout out
Cut
to Leslie
that.
Nielsen.
And last on my list,
Yes. This is still your honorable mention.
honorable mentions,
Yeah.
which are items or things I would like to do that I haven't done.
Okay.
I'd like to go to the Roost.
Oh, yeah. That's fun.
Have you been?
Sure.
Oh, God, she doesn't take me anywhere.
There's like 4 tables.
Yeah, that's why I want to do it. It's
Okay.
pretty exclusive. You know, you got to get in while the getting's good.
Gotta get in while the getting's good. Just go early. They have inventive cocktails that come in weird little vessels.
Let's do that.
They got some small plates.
Can I drink from a boot?
Maybe. What's that about? You didn't mention road tripping.
Well,
Is that a favorite summer activity? Not so much.
Yeah, it's good.
Driving down to Waldrug with the family?
With the kids in tow.
Going down to see the Devil's Tower?
Yeah. I do like a road trip.
The Badlands?
I like a road trip, but I don't tie road trip to summer. Because we road trip all winter. We road trip any time of the year.
Okay.
Some of my most notable road trips happen in the late fall. Don't recommend.
I like a summer road trip.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
What about like an agricultural event?
No.
Okay.
Not on my list.
What about just driving around looking at canola fields?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, I take it back. The canola fields are beautiful.
Yes.
And so are the other fields.
Wheat, barley, oats, and notably flax. Okay, so what on
That's
your
my
list
list.
do you want to do next? What would you like to do this week?
Ooh.
What can we cross off your list for you?
Well, first of all,
You want a poached egg and a drink.
I want a poached egg.
Okay.
I also want something inventive from Patent 5.
Like a punch bowl with ducks in it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I like a duck.
Sure.
I'd like a drink in your yard.
Sure. These are all cocktail related. I'm 100% on board with this.
I'd like gelati
Sure.
with a cocktail.
Well, if we do the roost, then we should do new cheese at the same time.
Yes.
Because they're almost next door to each other.
They're in the same building.
Have you done Milksmith?
I have. With you. No.
Huh?
With you,
Maybe.
I think.
Maybe. The rolled ice cream?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I'm pretty sure it was with you.
And we did Not a Waffle
We
recently.
did.
We should do an ice cream episode.
Didn't we talk about Not a Waffle?
Maybe.
What was that episode?
I don't think we've talked about it.
That was research for our...
Ice cream episode?
Yeah.
That hasn't happened yet?
Yeah. Because we haven't done any other research.
Last time we did research, a gunfight broke out.
I nearly died. Or I did die.
Did die.
No architects were harmed in the filming of our old Western. Our spaghetti Western.
Bless.
Not our bubblegum Western. Can I make corrections since we spoke last?
Mm-hmm.
Because the spaghetti Western didn't make it into the...
Oh, we referred to our Western as a bubblegum
No,
Western.
we didn't.
I did.
Yes.
Because the loot
Was bubblegum.
was bubblegum. We don't actually see that in the Western. So it was a spaghetti Western.
It was a spaghetti Western.
But there was bubblegum involved.
Gold Rush.
Oh, the best.
Oh, I still have some of that gum.
Mm-hmm.
It's gross.
Anything else?
Nope.
What about the patio at the Fort Garry? We haven't done that yet.
The patio at... Oh, no. At the Fairmont? At the Fort Garry?
Fort Garry has a very posh patio. Oh, and one more
Where?
summer favorite. Can I throw on a number 11 or knock off one of my other numbers?
Well, you tell me what it is. I'll decide whether it...
Backdoor burgers at the Fairmont.
Oh, yeah, that should have been in your list.
Okay.
What are we knocking off your list for that?
Well, I thought I'd combine drinks at the Common with drinks at the Cargo Bar.
There you go.
And
I
we'll do
actually had...
Thursday backdoor burgers at the Fairmont.
Yeah.
As one of my favorite things to do in the summer.
That was cool. You introduced me to that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very short walk from both of our offices.
Yes.
It's a meet in the middle.
Yes.
And
Literally meet in the middle between our offices.
And yeah. Oh, some great photos of tall buildings and blue skies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I enjoyed that.
So basically the rest of our summer, if we need to plan this out, is cocktails,
Patios.
poached eggs, and
Poached-
burgers.
Yep.
I'm in. Cue the music.